Hello and welcome to the Boys Upstairs Show. AFC South.
Whoa!
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Whoa!
Jacksonville Jaguars being number
Oh
one.
my God!
They're gonna win the division.
What the fuck?
I have the Jaguars going 11-6. I have the Titans second. I have them going 10-7. The Texans third. I have them going 5-12. And sadly, I have the Colts in fourth. I have them going 4-13.
Wrong.
So obviously, this is a pretty weak division in terms of comparing them to other divisions. But I think the Jaguars are the best team. They won the division last year. I think that they're going to win the division again this year. I think that they are on the up. I think the Titans are on the down a little bit, even though they got DeAndre Hopkins. And I think that the Texans and the Colts are full-on rebuild mode. So that's what I think about the AFC South. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Okay, I don't. Can I say something?
I like Anthony
Can I
Richardson.
please say
I
something?
like Anthony Richardson.
The Colts are gonna win this conference. because Anthony Richardson is Jalen Hurts reincarnated. We have the Eagles coach.
Okay, if Anthony Richardson is Jalen Hurts reincarnated, then he's rookie year. He's going to be mid. So
He's gonna be rookie of the year, is what you're meant to say.
He's going to be good. I like Anthony Richardson, but this year I think he's going to lead into fourth in the division.
Not true. They're at least gonna be better than the Texans.
Jonathan Taylor may hold out. We don't know his status as of now.
Can you say with full confidence that Anthony's going to start week 1?
100%. Who's gonna start? Gardner Minshew?
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
No.
He's not starting.
Anthony
AR-15.
Richardson's last game, he was 9 of 28 against Florida State. Now he's going to play in the
People
the
have
NFL.
bad games. Yeah.
It was the Gators.
Mark, talk
What
to
the
me.
fuck is his weapons?
SEC.
I'd be interested to know what your thought process was prior to the news of Jonathan Taylor. With that being said, 3-13. That's just a bad year. Whether you 3-14, 17 games. That's a terrible year. This is the worst division in football. I'll give that to you. The Jaguars will win the division. That's absolutely true. But I really think it's a race for second place. Like, I don't think that there's that much of a difference between the Titans and the Colts or the Texans and the Colts. The Titans, they have a QB carousel of all QB carousels. Derrick Henry is most likely going to be injured for at least 6 games, and their defense has really been lackluster. When you look at the Houston Texans, they're in the same position as the Colts. I think they have less weapons. Damian Pierce coming into year 2, and this is all under the assumption that Jonathan Taylor doesn't hold out, and maybe we get a Kareem Hunt or Dalvin Cook, hopefully. That's wishful thinking. But with that being said, I would think it would be unintelligible to write off the Colts this early. Anthony Richardson, we don't know how he's going to be in the league. He's going to be very, very streaky, very, very volatile with his performance. With that being said, if our over-under was set at 3.5, I would take the over.
I was just stopped at a stop sign thinking it was a light. Bart made a good point there. You shouldn't really count the Colts out because, we've all seen it with new quarterbacks like that. Who knows? The Colts could go and fuck around and win a couple games. It's happened before. And I don't think the Jaguars are some super team that people think they are. And they had a good run last year. They had that amazing comeback in the first part of the playoffs. Can everyone shut up for a fucking
No one's listening to you, Sam.
Yeah, you're taking already too long.
We need concise.
That was 30 seconds, maybe.
Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
But yeah, it's just I think the Jaguars are going to end up winning the division, but it could be more interesting than people think it's going to be, especially with 2 new quarterbacks in the division. Who knows? Maybe they can give it a little bit of a run. Like I said, go and win a couple of games. But you never know. I think it's going to be the Jags, but we'll see.
But with this, you're saying that the Texans and the Colts beat each other once, and then the Jaguars and the Titans beat each other.
Texans, the Colts, and the Titans, I feel like will all split.
Yeah, you're saying this is so
Jaguars are
cut
gonna
and
win
dry.
the division. Everybody knows that. 2 through 4, no one really cares about 2 through 4. Let's be honest.
11-6 is still too high.
I hear you that 11-6 is a lot for the Jaguars, but my thing is the Jaguars are playing one of the easiest schedules in the NFL, and they also get to play the Titans, the Texans, and the Colts twice each.
Exactly.
Those teams suck, so they're going to get to play those teams twice, and I think that the Jags are going to at least split those, most of those. So it's just I think the Jags are going to win this division and probably lose first round of the playoffs. That's what I see happening, but I think that the Texans and the Colts are not as close as you guys think. I think the Texans are definitely in a lot better place right now than the Colts are.
You're
The Texans
insane.
have their future set up.
You're
The Colts
insane.
don't. I'm sorry. That's the
insane.
truth. The Texans had a
CJ Stroud.
the Texans had a like Kevin Costner and
sucks.
Oh, for
draft
sure.
type.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
absolutely.
They got Will Anderson, CJ Stroud.
They won.
And I think that they have like a good young core. They had a lot of close games last year. Like they were a good cover team last year. They were in a lot of close games. I think that they're on the upswing. And like the Titans are kind of holding on for dear life. It's kind of like, what are they going to do this year? They signed DeAndre Hopkins as like a last-ditch effort, but I mean, he still could be like that guy if he is still like we don't know yet because he was on that horrible team the last 2 years. So I think that they're going to miss the playoffs, but I think that the Jags are going to win the division, be 11-6. That's what I have to say. And also, my thought process was the same before Jonathan Taylor and Kareem Hunt signed with the Saints today. So
Hey man, I love being the underdog. Count us out. Love to prove people wrong.
I agree with the Jaguars being one. I think they'll win 11 games. I don't think that's crazy at all. I think they're good and they have a very easy schedule.
Calvin Ridley's going to be 1,000 yards.
Yeah, but I agree with Martin on the 2 through 4 thing. What do the Titans really have going for them besides Derrick Henry?
I would swap the.
But you don't even know who's getting him the ball. Like, it's going to be
Ryan Tannehill is going to be a starting quarterback.
Okay, but
Will
is that-
Levis
you're
Will
saying-
Levis- the only chance that Will Levis plays this year is if Ryan Tannehill is that bad.
But you're saying that they're better than the other teams because of Ryan Tannehill. Like
I think that Ryan Tannehill is better than C.J. Stroud and Gardner Minshew / Anthony Richardson.
I don't know. I think that team has nothing else going besides a running game. I think the Texans played a lot of close games last
That's
year.
their identity. Like they don't necessarily need to be a high-powered throwing offense. You gotta shut up.
Sorry.
I think that Ryan Tannehill right now is definitely, as a seasoned veteran, better than two guys who have never set foot in the NFL. And Anthony Richardson is literally probably needs like 2 years before he.
I don't know. I think the Colts had the most NFL-ready roster for a young quarterback. I think honestly, if Anthony Richardson is like even decent, I think they could win more game than the Titans. I think the Texans can definitely win more game than the Titans. I mean, they had Davis Mills and like whoever else the other quarterback was. I mean, C.J. Stroud's definitely C.J. Stroud's definitely an upgrade from that. They definitely have some weapons like Pierce in his second year, Tank Dell. So I think the Titans have Derrick Henry and that's it. And I don't think that is holding up as much in a year as Henry declines. I mean, he's not super declining, but he's only getting older. So I think that the Titans finish last. In my hot take.
Anybody else have thoughts on this division?
Titans won't win 10 games. They might win 6.
You have them at 10 wins?
I agree with that.
7-7, but missed the playoffs.
Nuts. That's nuts.
I got them 8 and 9. Vrabel's a good.
The AFC.
I give them
Colts are
like
going
7 and
17
10.
and 0. that's
AFC is
cool.
going to be extremely competitive. Like the Titans, I have as the 9th seed at 10-7.
There's a lot of really.
There's no way they win 10 games. There's no way.
It's
They
cool.
get to play the AFC South, Kobe. That's my thing.
It's cool. The Colts are going to
I think they're not
All
better
right,
than
let's
that
go to the
team.
next division here.
Yeah.